Thank you so much, mommy and papa them. All my way to join. I go straight to the point, and I want to say all my way to join we at this time, make it share very seriously. And our work now say each time we get information, we must come out there powerfully forgive the people of Southern Cameroon. So if you join, you share, because today specifically now a very special day for we get the sensitization through to our people. And I will bring on some breaking release where don't come up for inside presidency for the Republic du Cameroon when a Pobia ICC don't instruct some of the ministers and the concerned Ambazonia. So when you join, you share. I want to thank all my watch, and I want ask you say when you watch, people know which side you watch, and I will also ask you one question or two questions or maybe a couple of questions in the minutes ahead. So don't we get a quarter of a thousand people watching in just 1 minute. So 1 minute, any person you watch, we make it share for all WhatsApp groups. Bring everybody on board. Well, thank you so much. Now, I will play what president in music just for a bit before I will continue this show. So I want to thank all man, those people that watch from Canada. But today I want to salute especially people that watch from Bamenda and for Lysoka, where they don't kill 10 people for less than 24 hours. Like I don't see them for my post already. And I began to come for this show for 1 p.m. Washington DC time, when at 6 p.m. for Ground Zero, but I don't just bring them in front. And I apologize if they will come, they will watch me after. Now, Mami and Papa them, I will also talk about the Maurice Kamto metrics again today, but the most important thing for this show, now wait till Pobia don't release them. I will also talk about some report we don't come from the international journal about our revolution. Now, Mami and Papa them, I will thank all now once more very seriously, because it will take a lot of courage for our people that will continue the fight, and they don't show this courage beyond every reasonable doubt. Now, I will play this music and ask him all will share. Will almost reach 500,000 in 2 minutes. That is an excellent move there. So when you join, you share extensively. And so we will call on any Southern Cameroonian who watch like I talk, share for all the groups, and make sure say you come out powerfully. Today I will also talk about some person where they call it Spermchop, and also our sister Becky, where they don't catch you with cocaine for Switzerland, for Basel. I will bring all those things and we'll end the show powerfully for make what people they know. We want to thank our refugees and for thank our president where he officially yesterday, September 22nd, he declared him as the National Takumbang Day. Now the first time we don't get this thing be instituted as National Takumbang Day, where our president don't declare him from the central prison or principal prison rather. And we like the way the refugees support them powerfully, although some leaders they be deny saying they not celebrate 22nd, they celebrate on the 20th. But all refugees across the various camps, they reject that date on the 20th and they celebrate on the 22nd, because good leaders, they will maintain date will be significant for people, not people can change them because of politics and for create relevance. I will move forward and play this music before I will come back immediately. Thank you so much. When you join, you share, please.
Julius Ayokabe, Assistant Vice President for Digital Services and Chief Information Officer and Digital Services, American University of Nigeria. Yeah. Are you Richard Amalia Nene? Are you?
All right, thank you so much, Mami and Papa them. I think I will just go straight to the point because I don't want this live show too long, not too much music, because some people of Ambazonia don't even get money for the download music, live show, we get music. Anybody who watch me, make a share. I will also today, I don't bring some documents from bank. So I bring some documents from bank where I will show people them today for this show, and then even with this letter from bank. Now I will talk them very clearly. So some personal documents them. Make a talk first thing first. Mommy and Papa them. I be happy to say all we would follow this revolution and we don't see the wickedness for the Republic of Cameroon. We don't see the super wickedness for the Republic of Cameroon. Now, why that would be important, people do not object any activities where they go on for the Republic of Cameroon, because whatever happened for the Republic of Cameroon, it be 110% significant to Ambazonia, depending on the outcome. We don't see for the last 24 hours, Cameroon military, it don't shoot, it kill 10 people, 5 for Bamenda and 5 for Lysoka. There will be more, but we talk the one that will be count them for now. But although some people in the right say they kill 11 people, no. When you write story, you have to be specific. The mommy will die, it collapse. And it collapse because they kill the Pekin. So if you talk say about extended effect, now still military killing. But in all military shoot, summarily execute 10 boys them, where all them are quarter boys and where they just shoot them for quarter, then they do that thing, they go about their businesses. Every one of the boys that they kill them for Lysoka, the boy will go to farm before they shoot the killer. Mommy and Papa them, all our youths them for ground zero. What will happen for Bamenda and Lysoka? It don't show say that the right time and the only way for we all for join the fight, all youths. If you know the fight, you say if you there for house, military go can't kill you. It never means that they don't give you a lesson. So the only way if you survive, is to make sure say you defend yourself and you get out there, you pick the guns and stay where it be strategic. All youths and therefore come out, go for bush, get guns, cutlasses, defend yourselves, ambush the military because you get for revenge the death of all who are born as the way they die. Cameroon military don't show it clearly, and Paul Biya don't show it clearly, say, we'll be 2 countries. Maybe the 22nd September we passed yesterday been an opportunity for the Cameroon government for sure we say somehow Ambazonia still they part of the republic, but they don't completely deny for sure that example. And we all must take them as a challenge for stand up against this dictatorial government, this regime for the Republic of Cameroon where the key will put every day. Make no mommy, no cry or regret if you begin to join Ambam henceforth. When I don't see the wickedness, if you no one join Ambam, if you don't be ever thinker, if the Republic will deceive you, then they cut people that hate license and Ambam, then they rape women that license and Ambam. The Republic of Cameroon, if they cut what girls that had, what mommy that had born villages license and Ambam. Now the time this for you, for no say, right moment for pick guns, join your brother in the bush, fight more windy fight now. I'll give you a small example. Look the military people the way they tie woman in face, shoot woman, kill her with small picking for far north. They kill them how many years? 10 fake years. We will not see them tie the judge or no nothing. Now government official, because they say magic camp for Yaoundé, they pick phone, they start calling media organs. They censor them for me, but not publish them. Because when you publish that kind of stuff, we say they have a public relation for Cameroon government. Although a newspaper became a publisher. But sometimes you look at higher good. Now they give those people the how many years? 10 years. Person where he shoots military, where he shoot mommy and Peking, he kill them. They give them 10 years. Manchum BBC, where he carry peace plan, stand on top coffin, they give 25. So they give them life sentences. Boy, them where they catch them for womb, where they not do nothing. Because Army man asked for 5,000, he denied for give. They catch them for womb, transfer them go for prison for Yaoundé. Till today, now 5 years, they did it for no crime, they never commit no crime, they never ever judge them. Mommy and Papa, when Cameroon government, if you do those things, the PCA will not take note. God, He bless them, bless we, punish them, make them do those things and then publish them, make you use them, make you use them. Open your eye, you say, see, I'm not saying Cameroon not ever mean good for you. Maurice come to call protest, where by the way, now a good thing. And now why not a good thing? Because as I tell you now, we not get for being intelligent. Cameroon government, anything they do, it concern you for Ambazonia. And anything you do for Ambazonia, it concern you only. Listen, there is a clear line between Yaoundé and Boya. But there is a huge connection when it comes to activities between these two capitals. And I want to talk today. Say any man where come online, he can discourage match for Francophone zone. Now Paul Biya agent. Now Paul Biya a regime promoter. I will ask this question. Some people they claim to say Maurice Campton our enemy. I agree with you for some extent. I agree with you. In fact, I agree with you 100%. And what will be the reason why they don't say Maurice Campton our enemy? Because according to them, Maurice Campton don't talk say, ever want to see Cameroon divide, which is what he said. But instead be open for dialogue, which is a good thing, or negotiation, which is what we want. So if we assume, say because Maurice Campton talk say, want me Cameroon divide by your enemy, it means say you don't get one big enemy when Maurice Campton, true or false? The answer, not true. Number two, automatically Paul Biya, now a big enemy, the biggest enemy, even for natural peace and justice. And now you don't order the killing of who? The killing of 14 or 18, for 18,000 Ambazonians as of now. 18,000 Ambazonians won't be ordered to be killed by Paul Biya. And just yesterday and today, the number don't move up to 18,010 Ambazonians. Now we order on Paul Biya. It means that Paul Biya is your enemy too. So Maurice Campton on the one hand is your enemy. Paul Biya is your enemy. You get two enemies. Now, one of the enemy, he won't fight the other enemy, and it vex you. Why? Wait for the disadvantage for you, Ambazonia, where they come out cry say, now 22nd. Make now, they're not going for march on the 22nd. I want to ask you one question. If Maurice Campton become also, they burn the whole Douala, they burn government structures, they do terrible things about Yaoundé, burn Bafoussam, tension increase, then today the CC got on block. Say, oh, no man, if you go Bafoussam. Oh, Douala, there's no school, we cannot go school. Oh, Yaoundé, there's no market in the open. Banks, they need to work for a Boloba. How good would that have been to Ambazonia? 1,000,000% good. But we're not discourage them. Do a Cameroon government will fight for them because discourage Maurice Campton in mass. Now, some Ambazonians, they take the flag. They become the flag bearers because of a date. That the same date where you and Ambazonia, you not celebrate them. 22nd. And I will show and proof. Say the main people, the way they will promote, say we will not march, or make Maurice Campton put no march. They will also talk say we will not even celebrate 22nd. And if you not able to celebrate 22nd, why you discourage your other man for use the date for cause havoc for your enemy? Is it stupidity, intentional act, or you are paid? You are a paid agent? We're going to answer this question on this show today. Mommy and Papa, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonians, I wrote a lot of documents in my hand today, where I will put them out, including even medical receipts and some other things. You see the march for the Republic of Cameroon. People come out for Bafang Song, they come out for Douala Yaoundé. When I began posts, say, defense minister don't talk, say, may not shoot no man, kill and put a fish in a joke. At the end of the day, one person died from stampede, but they don't shoot no man. They use rubber bullets. Cameroon military, they shoot Douala man, now for a foot. They shoot how many people? Not up to 2. But for Lysoka, where Pekin, they don't do nothing. They go shoot 5 Pekin and kill them. Shoot them, Mami Pass die in the process. They kill the other one for Bamenda, and the one they will not know, they don't kill them, but different parts away, will not get the information yet. So the march on the 22nd for Maurice Campton, it not only be there for destabilize Cameroon, and even though for some people they claim say Maurice Campton failed, it not fail. Anything happened for Cameroon yesterday for La Republic is triggered back to an important element for Ambazonia, and I'll give you the most strategic element. It helped for clarify a psychological doubt and a political situation about La Republic and Ambazonia. And what is that doubt? People let them be doubt. Say Cameroon government maybe kill Ambazonia for just fun. They don't get the notice now. Where if we explain, say people they march in their thousands for Francophone zones. They don't kill no one who gone, or one die from stampede or military torture. But for Ambazonia, for if you put effectively for 12 hours or 16 hours without protest, they kill 10 people and cause Mami die. How you feel reconcile this fact? So the protests in La Republic, it will be very important for indoctrinate our people about the wickedness where La Republic to Cameroon get them. My tell you one thing. My heart, it bleeds. My heart, it touched me for insight. And yesterday and today, He don't remind any Ambazonia where the job say that Republic never be an enemy. Now, never ever be a friend. Now, always an enemy. Now, why that way? You must encourage anything where it destabilize the Republic to Cameroon. Anything where it cause Biya pain. Anything where it put them at loggerheads, you must encourage them. Mommy and Papa, fellow Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonians. I'll be so touched. And I'll not be ever be surprised. But I say some people, if you come out, they can't talk, say, why you talk me before they go march for the Republic to Cameroon. And it not even end for them. Instead of them see the significance for that march for our revolution, they instead can start conspiracy against the one activist. When I start talk say, make no ambassador not come out on the 22nd. Make all ambassadors, especially for Ground Zero, me they stay within, and I be talking about only refugees them, and we abroad. I be saying refugees if you come on the 22nd, while we abroad will plan 1st October. That's what I said. If you go for all my posts and for Twitter, I refer to the protest as it concern who? Say it concern Cameroon's 8 regions. I will show the proof. But what it happened? I will show the first proof before I move for them. I want you all, we will be smart. Because now our revolution, they're back on track more than ever before. I will explain for Namona see which at the top. Anybody join me to share this post or this show extensively. Now, where to be this? Look the post where I posted, and I saw I don't post that all through for encourage people the 90s. I say Cameroon's 8 regions, 90s. Where me say I exclude Ambazonia and I 8 that. You see 8, or the upside down, you don't see them. Now Cameroon's 8 regions that. So I be talk say they find the protest they make a regime, make it be destabilized because of our advantage. Yet, after I don't write so I don't talk all these things for encourage me destabilize our enemy, or me 2 of our enemies fight, wait it happen. Some people they not even be ashamed of the kind of lies where they talk. They say every part of the talk say me and Ambazonia they go join come to march. You see the problem with some people. When I don't be used to lies telling. For some extent where it don't be on a culture. You see to where I preach, I was the first person and I want to take that credit to start talk about 2nd October, 22nd October, say, what put nothing do any demonstration. Put them in advocate, I say no, they'll kill all of our people. And that is it. They did not even march, they were shot and killed. 10 of them. So every tactor is always directed by God to say the right things in this revolution. Yet, despite my clear stance on this, some people they still take and go do conspiracy. They say every time we talk, say they go join march will come to. Ayoktabe say they go march will come to. Show me one place where these 2 people, then for God's sake, they talk say they go march will come to. Sometimes I won't lie against your brother. She don't back. Go read the 9th commandment. Say do not bear false witness against your brother. That's what I've always preached in this revolution. You don't feel like that can lie. Everybody saw it. Everybody listens to it. And when you lie that kind of lie, what should you think? So it be so terrible. Say you don't go for that kind of level. For peace, say the only way if you succeed now by lies telling. Might just enter another chapter for this particular lies telling issue. Where I don't read something where the first person sent me that thing as Susie Spark because I'm black leg. He sent me something where they call it Nanchop. Where of course I don't give you new name to it now Spermchop from Germany. Now give me a minute. I come from Paul Biya release. I want to challenge Ambazonians them. So you got to know one thing. In a revolution, which way hold the truth. Now your character and your steadfastness for stay by the truth. Because if you don't get the character and the steadfastness, criticisms and kind of like cheap conspiracies, they feel derail you. But that's one thing I've always thought, and I don't stand firm. I go show you something and I go read that all today. And I don't bring any bank statements. I go to that, go Bank of America, go print some of my bank stuff because I want me ambassador to learn something. When you come online, for can't say you feel lie about some person. You got to think twice because you got to depend the kind of person where you say if you lie against you. The first person you try the thing where this Spermchop man, Spermchop. We know just hashtag before I will start showing the documents. The first one I'll do no hashtag Spermchop. Now you spell sperms very good. The first person don't get them, Mr. Spermchop. Now sperm and then spell CHOP. One name Spermchop, and I will explain for a while. Now I will read the thing and I will show now for you which way some person woke up from morning time. He write about some supposedly person will consider as an activist where they against his views. When you join, you share extensively. And make I talk and categorically clear. And I send this message by extension to La Republic of Cameroon. Say none of them, whether born of a woman, hemophilia, gay, or whatsoever, they don't ever stop every time to fight for the Ambazonian people. They don't try many years, but all the time they never succeed. We'll keep fighting for our people till the last, and that's what we'll do. All of us. We're going to rise up against cheap conspiracies. And I will start. Listen, mommy and papa, you know when some person can lie against you for social media, it expects say you go leave me continue the lie so that it will become the truth. Why you think so? They think say you don't ever can reply because according to them, when you reply, they will interpret and say, oh, the man be proud. No, not ever green. Mr. Man lies online many times about you. This particular Spermchop man, you can call him Spermchop Chloriski. So this particular Spermchop man, he don't do it. He don't talk about every title 2 billion times. I never ever answer, but today I want answer for the first time officially. Why I answer? Because I get only 2 or 3 questions for asking for challenging. Make it do the same than me. These are some statements from my banner when I'm printed this morning. I will talk this one, mommy and papa, and I will read them. So when I get them, I stay in the morning. I woke up for sleep because I be sleep very late, and then I just try to catch sleep around very early morning because I follow up the activity for Lysoka. If you look, I'm very well. Go back for my posts and read any other post on social media. All man will be write the story we have for Lysoka. They not get the facts. They will say they kill 6 people for Biya, but it not be Biya. Lysoka not be Biya. Now even Munya, because that Biya is different from Lysoka. Now one person will write the specific village and the exact number of deaths, and the woman will die not be military shooting. That's any man for Lysoka, and that was Eric Tato. Because I've been meticulous when it comes to my facts. All man taken from our page. Now we will indicate say Cameroon military. We use our wisdom for create more awareness. Say Cameroon military don't kill 10 people for less than 24 hours before any other man can start write that headline. Now, who listen to one thing, mommy and papa. You know, for me, I will talk very clearly. I'm an extremely very simple person. But if you feel discrediting me or try to rob my dignity, you will always know me as being proud. The point you be around me, they know say Eric Tat na the simplest person on earth with you interact with you. Now listen, I will show you one thing. I've been asleep this morning. One of my brothers, 288 Boston, he sent for me. But you see, now Susie Park sent for me. Now charging me and Susie Park, he sent for me the morning. Which way that Spermchop guy about me. And immediately, at the first one I sent for Susie Park, I sent him an HIV test. We go send for it, he don't read at all. We'll be negative. Now this very well. So you see, I will show now that's what HIV, you come here. And I know why. Now the result that negative. It was two months ago. Or like 6 weeks ago, right? Because these are things you do every time. Now listen, I don't show that the result, but I want to read where some man picking, where you get for be according to him, he be man, or don't again. Wait till write about a fellow brother, man put on that way, no matter the argument, where you get on Facebook with person, you didn't know person a level of maturity. Now we think where you write about person where the argument with him. Any man watch me as an Ambazonian, they know very well. I didn't ever talk about for their private life, except you can't coach me. Repeatedly, I ignore you, and I'll come for you for one live show for destroy you. Today, I will take time for telling about the person, this boy, he come out, he drop out of Form 4 for GBHS Munya. Till today, no man don't know how he do for password and O levels. Now, person fake University of Biya, they almost lucky when they go apply for Sweden. That time we free this thing and day. I want to tell you one thing, and I want every proof here. I don't show that the first proof. Now, my read the way this girl sent for me, this Susie girl. It is very clear. It's the man writes a CEO of National Telelies, whose highest level of education is a bachelor degree in journalism at UB, claims to be the best, richest in Ambazonia, more authentic than CNN and BBC put together, father of 11 children at 34 years, HIV patient and notorious womanizer in Maryland, aka a pom. Is an Uber driver, and that was fired from MTS Group Home, and is now in capital care worker, packaging and cleaning shit of old white people. Child Ambazonia don't suffer. This is what a man gets up in the morning. And then because I asked you one question from my last live show, say, show me your company. You decide to write everything where I will pick one after the other for showing people they know you for the liar way be, and then I will talk about you for 5 minutes, see whether you can disprove me, how I want to disprove you. Number one, I will start with the first thing. Number one, I will analyze only this. Number one is a CEO. Yes, I'll be CEO. Number two, National Telelice. Not be my name that for my company. It be officially registered at National Telegraph. Companies, they win a National Telelice. You fit put your own that way. But my company is National Telegraph. Number three, my highest level of education is a bachelor degree in journalism at UB. Yes, that is very true. I get a Bachelor of Science, please specify. Bachelor of Science degree. And then he claims to be the richest in Ambazonia. That is not true. That's not what Eric Tato has ever said. Number three, more authentic than CNN and BBC. It is possible. CNN and BBC are human being run, not be machine. And then put together father of 11 children at 34. Of course, I don't always announce my age to be 34. But for say I be father of 11, now another thing that way when I get to understand about the pigs. If me I not be talk about my number of picking, no man of no. I be a proud father of 6 children. 5 with my wife, my beautiful young wife I see, and then 1 wife born and 1 at the university. Everybody knows that. I say it every time. I get 6 biological children, 2 adopted. So I have a total of 8 children, which I'm proud of. I'm not tell the one mistake where the guy make them. He said 11 children. Yes, I be ready for born even 20. But now my woman say I'm born not correct. And I don't force my woman for born more. If you know I'm born. So when you see, but they say notorious womanizer in Maryland, maybe gay people do not understand the meaning of womanizer. I don't know how, where to be parameter for define man as a womanizer. AKA, promise an Uber driver. I never ever drive Uber. I never ever download the app from my phone and so on. I was fired from MTS group home. No man will ever fire me from America. If I don't leave any job per se, I leave them voluntarily. And they say now at Capital Care Worker, packaging and cleaning shit, I need to work for Capital Care, I never ever work there, and stuff like that. No, go further. Now, I want to analyze this thing. The first thing, a young man come online, he can write about me, or he write about this sick, what they call it, HIV. Okay, that's fine. The issue I say, if he expect, say, go ridicule me, but it be easy for proof, say, get HIV or not, for example, by getting your results. That one a normal thing. And the question here now say, which normal human being fit come for live show or for Facebook write about HIV as though na some caution one caution person, and that person will go for liberate Ambazonia where you talk on behalf of 8 million enslaved people, where that 8 million people they see the way they are very HIV. But what I do for that is power be sent for me. I send you the first thing in my result. Why don't show most of now for you see the test result now in that HIV. If you come here, you will see negative. That's it right here. That was 2 months ago. Don't see how now the result are negative. So it do and so I don't laugh because they don't talk some side talk them repeatedly, but I always wait for the longest time when some person continues on conspiracy. Now you should not out there you come for create motive about a disease where of course it no longer be stigma. And I talk one thing. You know how many people where they do audio for support circle where they get HIV. We know a lot of them, but I know if you can talk that kind of thing on my show because now a taboo. It not only be defamatory, it is wicked. You go prove as being weak for talk about person in medical status. Where I will take some time for lecture ye the Mr. Spermchop today me understand. Who says that? You know how many Ambazonia where they donate for my trip to Biya, where they get HIV? You know how many people they live proudly with HIV? As a matter of fact, if it haven't been on my status, I will use my platform for galvanize and sensitize people like Michael Jordan and the rest. Make they understand, say the disease not be the virus, not be a disability. So it looks so crazy. Say some person say it use HIV for insult people, and of course I need to show you the reason because I feel say some man believe. I not say 110 people they don't be ever believe that nonsense when they talk. But 100 so I feel lecture people. Me they see how small-mindedness, where the kind of human being they be. For come out here, you feel say you not insult me. You know at my age, I don't want 6 picking. I don't ever get STD, and I not fit. Even if we say for example, right, my assume say I will even cheat on my wife. I will use condom, isn't it? I get enough sense when those have to use condom. So the HIV, if at all you even think say I womanize, how you take the HIV give me for cup, you give me for teaspoon, or you put that for fish and chop or for inside Guinness, because if you easily get and put that inside Guinness because you drink Guinness. So at the end of the day, it's a terrible thing for get human being where you go the kind way. Who does that? Ask yourself for all the time we don't write. Why don't you write? You never see who side I talk about personal life if the person never can insult me. Well, I will reply today. I want Jackie for a history. Now, mommy and papa, them fellow Southern Cameroonians, want to listen very attentively. The next thing where the guy talk now say, He claims say I be Uber driver. He mean say for he mean say wait, he mean say he be coach Uber driver then because for he if he say Uber na coach. If I be Uber driver, if you go for Uber app for Maryland, DMV, you Google, you see why you see my name. You know ever see him. I never ever because all Uber people they get their picture for them. So how come no Maryland person never ever request me for Uber? That's the question. So something and the way I know because say I'm not fit do them. Now very beautiful job, very rich job. You know how many people they drive Uber? They contribute for my trip by way Spermchop am. And my job go so clean and clean. All man understand one thing. When you get person they talk about jobs, people that medical stuff, and all are fake. You get to understand the person mindset. Number one, you talk say Uber for you Uber driver and course. You know, man, you the various other categories of Uber driving. Number one, you get truck drivers, bus or metro drivers, boat drivers, UPS drivers, Amazon drivers, post office drivers, limousine drivers. 1 million and kind different driving a day for you. We all them at the same job. And for all these various categories of driver, maybe truck driver, but Uber the end pass most of them. So, mommy and pa you be Ambazonia. Me say this man if he say because you drive truck, it better pass you. But now you contribute money for Ambazonia where Sako take and chop as an Uber driver. And that's you hear people like Santos when a black like now, you don't can talk proudly say drive truck because for drive truck first for America, now one of the hardest job. For drive Uber, now the highest job where it require qualification. At the time, some people don't qualify for drive. Yes, because you can't even get driver license. So when now the same like when tap and talk is talk, they won't continue. But I want to tell you one thing. He go for that will say cleaning sheet. So for you now, if he say for clean sheet, that's one bad thing. My pet talk one thing. When my papa be die for 2003, may his soul rest in peace. Where I just enter secondary school. My papa died bedridden. Now either me, my small brother, clothes where they on me. Oh, my sister, my mommy, now who be clean with papa for bed, Tony so he died. Who never get family members that be bedridden? And how many people they way they for Sako, a group where they say they can't talk so way, they be clean at that very shit. If you say for clean shit, na bad thing. Or if you say if some person get for clean shit, not get for start to some place. So who comes, you your own job now, or if you say you are the same puppy, you are the scam, or you can't lie from Ambazonia, you say get two companies, you not get no website, you not get no logo. If you say a better pass on Ambazonia, I want to ask this question, move all go back and reflect. If any human being, tell me one day what that cost from person by a job if the person not find my problem. All the activists, most of them, they insult me. But I never do nothing because I know it's not ignorance. But one now I don't target tactically on this thing at Tapan and I will bring the proofs. I bring my paychecks at the time. Now, I don't pass there for paycheck. I never show you another example museum. Okay, this guy, according to him, he can't compare with me. Which is okay. He give me, when Donald Trump, he talk say, Obama not be American. Obama we can show a birth certificate, not because he be proud, not because he wants to stop that conspiracy. I will show now one thing today. Now Bank of America this, I go print this thing then today. Me all I see them very well. Now Bank of America checks in this. I want me all my see them. Now I'm checking that cash into my account, personal account. Now who issue the check? Now National Telegraph LLC. If you look all the check, how much? $3,755.50. Look, I'm very well. 3,000. You see the amount? That's it right there. I want me the ratio fine. I'll surely snap on my phone so that may come out very clearly. Or if you pull it out from my account, I want me all week. When I just anyone will join me share so that if you put this thing once and for all to rest. Okay, I don't snap the check. Okay, if you look the check, I get the very on paper. There's different checks are here. Where you see them, I go print that. If you look different check number, you know, carton are the same. You look and you see the check number. Now one check number that narrated that 028. Now 28 that. I will show you different one. You see them. Now 026 that. You don't see all the big cash into my account. Okay, now why I show the check then? Because I think sometimes in the way you not get forgive people them a lot of time. I want you to do this thing once and for one. I know I check that one on one. Okay, now if you look the check, it will show you the amount for how much 3,000. How much that? 3,000. Look, I'm very well. I want me to see the amount. Pay to the order of yes. You know, see I'm 3,700. That's it. Now my name that Eric Tato. Now my name that for day. It comes from National Telegraph LLC. So I just show up. So every week, my company will pay me $3,750. Where I therefore increase them because I get to be CEO. I get to be paid. Minus my other jobs that I do, minus publicity. So in 1 month for my company, Me myself at the end, how much? At the end, just assume for 4,000, that would be $16,000. Bring them down to 15,000. That would be $15,000 a month. So for calculation for CFA, you have is how much? 10 is 6 million. That's 9 million a month from Telegraph. This is my job. It be important to me because I be proud because it be important me put a stop conspiracy on social media. This one na my salary where my company pay me minus what they pay other workers and minus profit where that company make after declaration for 1 year. Only if I be working for a different person, this is not be my capacity. The reason why I will bring down my salary now because we never get that kind of bulky capacity for that end a lot. So when at the end 16,000 of my company, minus my other job, plus other Google things and plus advertisement, at the end of the day, not because I can't talk all the time on Facebook, but it be clear, me and it compare with any activist. All of them, if you be better tomorrow past me, which I'll be very happy. If you be better tomorrow past me, I know I can't cause you on Facebook. I'm not jealous you like most of them are they jealous me. This is a business I created in 2013. 2013, 10 years after my father, I created this business. From crash, no family support. I sell paper and I see it and cost me. Today I progress and I see things and it cost me. I'm not going to allow that. You know, ever cost irritator. You know, ever be possible. Just 1 quick minute. Okay, thank you. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, you see, they always get away with it. Go. They'll say tomorrow, say, oh, Nala Republic do this. They'll forget they ever talk that one. Tomorrow, they won't portray like say be broke person. You know, ever happen. You know, ever insult irritator. So, this is what I want to show you. I've shown you my check from my own company where they pay me. Show you my HIV result when I'm negative, and then I don't prove you everything otherwise. Now, my goal now specifically, I want to talk one thing, right? Take for example, this Mr. Spermchop man waiting for Germany. Ask for the no history. He don't suffer from seizure. We now no seizure. I want to talk about me put the no. Seizure now waiting na epilepsy, 20 feet on jangle. Now wait that way it on drug control. Now tell that person not for talk, but I want just make a me no say. I know if you can take your private thing, the talk for Facebook. Say, oh, you be seizure person, you be this. But that's what you are suffering from. You drink your medication how many times one day. Excuse you can't cause seizure. You know how many people they get seizure for the world. And you use this now for talk say me no man no come to Facebook can write things about health issues. Because one thing write about health, they affect 2 million people. No man no day for the world. We don't know some person, we get some sick. And you know, if no man use disease for insult person. You don't use disease for trifle. Disease not be basis for argument. You got to find solution towards those kind of problems. Now you, the Mr. Spermchop, you get seizure for the longest time since we did Munya. You've been on medication, and if you want to know, first of all, this guy no be first of all Munya picking, no be Southern Cameroon, no be Ambazonia. I will play some audio, and then I will bring Unana case where they be win a papa with some person from Ebolova South region for Ambam. He win a papa for pathology case. We win papa for custody before they can take it go Germany. If the license they born for Germany, no, it's cool for Munya come up from 4. Now I come play this Simuna here very carefully. I will play this audio, make all man here. And this audio, when I hear the audio, I know we don't play at all, but I won't play. I mean, any man not hear me hear the audio very well so that you understand what they talk. Okay. This audio na interview we get with Madame Henriette. I won't play them before I continue this show. Okay. Listen to the audio.
Our freedom. It is not a popularity because some people think that this is a popularity.
Listen to this
Contest where the more popular you are, no, it is about our freedom, the freedom of Southern Cameroon. Period. Anything aside of that, I don't have time to waste. And the material, my brother did for Germany and so on, and that is the inauguration of my brother as the fund for 2015, the fund of village. So thank you, yeah. So
I like the material.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Now just ordinary rapper material, yeah.
Okay. Yes, it's my pleasure talking to you. It's already after 4 a.m. in the morning, my time. And what I think is, when this one we didn't want first discussion with each other. Now,
Okay, put the ask volume. I just play them for my laptop so that one here. Please, as you join, you share. More try this thing once and more because sometimes the way you don't quite put the fin and say they over strong, maybe not fit talk with them. Now some person that way get epilepsy, but go come Facebook, carry the couple there. If you need to take drug, if I like go bring your epilepsy result from doctor, mission negative mercy. So at the end of the day, I will play this very quickly. Not beside the caution, but sometimes the way some part them the way not be cross. You know, if you say if you just come out there, just 1 minute.
The Honorable Seseko Ayutabe
and I go show now all the proof I'm gonna see. Just 1 minute, quickly. Thank you so much. I want to play this audio. So now understand what I talk. As you join, just share. We'll get everybody on board because I get more things there for bringing out there. As you join, just share extensively. So I'm gonna know. Thank you so much. You join, you share. You join, you share. Thanks a lot. Okay, ma play the audio. Muna hear for myself.
So that because
You have
About 37 minutes.
So it's an I don't waste. That's
Okay.
be about empowering the people, redirecting our revolution and having our freedom. It is not a popularity because some people think that this is a popularity contest where the more popular you are, no, it is about our freedom, the freedom of Southern Cameroon. Period. Anything aside of that, I don't have time to waste.
Princess Harry, one thing we are never talking to the Akaba we went for the profile picture. I don't know what we share among.
And the material, my brother did for Germany and so on, and that is the inauguration of my brother. The fund for 2015, the fund of village. So thank you. Yep. So
I like the material.
thank you very much. Thank you. Now
I
just
don't
plain
look and say,
ordinary
well,
rapper material, yeah.
Okay. Yes, it's my pleasure talking to you. It's already after 4 a.m. in the morning, my time.
Okay.
And what I think is, when this one we didn't want first discussion with each other, now we should be able to know each other somehow more better.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Yeah, Mr. Nacho, thank you. Yeah, it was a good discussion. So yes, Mr. Nacho, you have a good night and get some rest.
Just let me know any of the days I
So
had.
and actually, just for out of curiosity, so you come on at which part for home?
I am which part? I'm from the southern zones, most especially. I am from Victoria.
From
Okay, when I hear you talk now, they actually say he come out for which part from home. They say I'm from which part start the struggle for talk power come out, and even at the end of the day, he go lie play come out say Victoria. Victoria me say link baby. All man know say he grow set na for Munya. He go GBHS Munya. But man tell about the young man. So I move put the record straight. You know, because not be good thing when people can talk say some man get seizure, but if it just be important, me will know who that man be. Listen about what you don't know about this Mr. Spermchop man, and I'll tell you why they call it Spermchop. When you look, sometimes the first day I ever hear about him, so my friend come my house. So when my friend come, I tell him say, Eric, you don't see the new, about the new activists where they only can't call me and them all time. I say play the video my year on. So they play the video of the busy on my computer. They will hear till they talk, cannot get time for the watch those things. Then I hear the voice. I say, ask the man say, now who's girl that? He said, no, not be girl, a boy. I said, come on, not be girl, a boy. So it's so terrible. First of all, I don't know if now the seizure drugs that they take and don't make a boys handicap, or now the simple reason say if you pay the way you sleep man picking them. But these are things that we are supposed to discourage. You know, we come online all the time, you can't call us a particular person the way you they completely out of the game. How some man you see man you look at the cause say be man, you get man name, but you get sperm's face and they get woman voice. No, yeah, even that interview with Princess Harriet get a more mature woman voice than that guy. If you hear a boy lady small pussy they used to cry for village. You talk very, very funny in a very terrible way. And you cannot do this. When you get a disability, harness them, use them correctly. You don't get a man because it's a man picking, but it is sleep now. It live with another man they sleeping. Look at Job. If you look anytime we come on and look at him very well, listen to him speak, look his face. You see how a job flop. So this side high, small pass one. This is side we hit high. That is not how we're supposed to do it. Why? You get the ability to avoid being slept by me. Man picking and sleep. You me get sperm to your system. And the top one I go general me Ambazonia and the land. So you first of all get a woman voice. You get seizure. You don't solve your problems. You can't even talk lie about every tattoo. I don't bring my own HIV result. Bring my bank stuff. Bring your almost how much they pay you. So we'll not be get all time. We can't make sure say make all we only can because you can't ask say oh the revolution about person. No, not be about person. But when person talk about me, I get that to reply that person. And this particular person, not time, not the way the activity don't be on anything other than Eric Tato and Ayok. But I talking only about what I talking about embezzlement. And I talk about the person who embezzle. So why you not defend embezzlement? You can't talk about and you publish lies about me. Now you've been disproved. You know you can't talk about some choice. Someone go to the test location on Facebook. Even you the right me call the hospital anytime we like. So these are things that we cannot tolerate. Okay, look at the man. First of all, not be Southern Cameroonian. Yeah, how Princess Harriet asks him, you come up for which part of home. It take 1 minute for call a village. And finally, he go call in a wrong place. Every place where he foster father come out, if he call him because you know see all man of this be bastard. That man is from Ambam. Ambam, then a Bolova side to South region, the capital for one of Valley do Weti division. No, if you look, you find everything from Ambam, man. We'll be honest. And I'll tell you, before it come out, GBHS Munya for 4, we did from 4. How mommy do get pregnant for you with that man from Ambam? If mommy being a strong CPM politician, anybody from Munya ask them to tell about that Mr. Spermchop. If big papa, grandfather, staff papa, he been a headmaster for government primary school Munya group 2. So what I talk of facts, now we go verify. You will see all the things. Not because you don't quite, not okay talk about the personal life. but okay, so person know the place, Ville and Tam. That's the headquarter of Ville, that particular Valley and Tam, that particular division. Now the headquarters na Ambam na AMBAM. If Papa come for them because of politics, so they tell me they can go on a central committee waiting for boy at the time. He can't sleep in mommy. He give mommy belly. That time, Papa, he foster Papa we be now the first bush at that time. Now for the way commoner come now because custody case be the court for Boya. He give custody for that man for a Bolova. So come Facebook and make nothing first of all Victoria. He know his story. That's why if you any answer simple question, where are you from? You aim for call Munya they pass you. You go say how you will do make for your village for 1 minute. Who does that? Who is stammer about a village? And at the end of the day, you still not call Munya where you grow up. You go call Victoria. Victoria and Limbe. Are you from Limbe? Are you from Limbe? Who verify where you went to? And then when somebody can talk about me, I don't study above first degree. Yes, I get a lot of certificates, but I don't talk say I be classified because it not be something where I don't get the graduation. But my level not be first degree. Far more than every master's, but I don't have it. I don't have that. You do IT, you not get certification. You not talk say if you say don't do it, but you not get certification. So okay, leave me at that level, which is one of the best. And what else I need for study for be a good journalist? I don't really get a degree. I get a license. I get a company. I do good. I will just add which I want add. So some man don't get for PC, don't try to talk about education online. It doesn't work. Bill Gates go now which school? Microsoft man, the man for Jet Bezos, which school they go? And the richest for Fonso Victor. You don't come and talk like that. That's what we call childishness. And look at the small, funny kind person. Ask him say he go which school? Wait till you want level for education. And you can talk on the class. He go ask him name the university. Now man that way as a year. We are not confirmed independently, but if you go check him, find him, tell him you grade them for O levels alone. That man got now 4 or 5 C's. You don't ever get beyond that. And a different person write the exam somewhere around salvation because he come out from 4 for GBHS Munya. They will come any day, all the time. You come now, can make noise. So it's a terrible thing. Person come for CPD center control or whatever can impregnate your mommy. We've been a strong CPD woman that time. Carry you come now, you want to fight, you be Limbe, you be Munya, you be Ambam, you be this, you don't even know. You know, say Ambam, they na border between Equatorial Guinea and Gabon. We don't even know if you prepare Gabon or Equatorial Guinea. You come online every day, can't make noise. Why you call my name for which reason? Do I owe you? Do I know you? And you talk lies, call my family, bring me things that all your shit that you're going on with Sako. Person Sako, you should send $100 for you survive. Bring your paycheck, I earn $16,000 a month from my own company. Plus my profit. You know what you're saying? So we're not going to take these things, people coming online. You know, become online guy talk nonsense about person. You get to be very clear. Eric Tatum a one-man way, no way, no day. One man way, if you ever, if you talk about me for 50 times, 50 years, I look like an issue. But any day I won't come and bring the documents for proofs all to tongue lie. Any day. And that's why I went to the bank. Have you even go show you more inside my bank account? Have you click and I said, okay, see the crowd. But I want to show you, me you see. No way, no day way some person come up out there. You feel say if you come, you can't, you know, I don't ever take them. It be impossible, you know, it not ever happen. Okay, take for example, the COVID period, government give me 40,000 for PPP. They give me 150,000 for SBA. Then the other part they give me 50,000. I make how much? 240,000 US dollars. Someone will come out, they can't tell me nonsense. There's no way. You will not do that. Eric Tatum will not tolerate it. Until that payday go die. No, say, Doc, and Coco Biako online. So they can't get even $10,000 and go do something. You never have it. You don't have my assets. You don't do nothing. And me, the pigs, they know. When I talk about me, I stay quiet. I be telling her the first thing say, Becky, now that it is Switzerland. I did not advocate me picking come off for jail. I be telling her say, they push cocaine. When I can't make noise. When I tell you, say me, I still sympathize with you as a sister. When I be argue now, don't see them. Today, some pigs they can't write say, oh, every time to be plan say, he go do Becky, he do it and stuff like that. First of all, I'm not doing nothing. But secondly, if you even talk say you can't write say I do it, then you get what you know say I'm strong. Because when I talk something, I did one. But I don't get time for what you set up person or try for like business they do and the cashing. Why the cashing? And I'll do that one reason. One reason and nemesis. Because when you lie about Eric Tato, you must make sure say you pray for God man forgive you, because I know fight you further than which I can talk. I'll go down pray. And listen, me, I'll be suffer picking. No man never ever talk lie about me succeed. No man ask them from Biya to anywhere. Man that be there for the mouth for politicians, they want chop me. They never succeed. So when Mr. Spermchop goes down for Germany, they ask him say a job now waiting. Me bring one paycheck, me bring a company. Now my company this, I bring every checkbook like that. Because sometimes when you have people, they come online, they think that they can come and talk rubbish. God bring them. This is, no, to be honest, it's getting serious. Now telegraph paycheck this. So when you get people, you know, if you can every time online, you make 2 billion show on one person. Okay, today don't key 10 people for yes 24 hours. 10 people for Bamenda and for Lysoka. Where in village, now that place, now Kona Munya, a foster village. Now Kona Munya, a foster village, now Munya, Kona Lysoka. One place. Go look for, find the war if you don't report to it happen for your own mouth. Because you don't have the facts. Now mixed blood picking. Go in for ABC. Go check if Christ Army don't write for inform international community say they don't kill 10 for the Ambazonia. They need one. They need publish nothing where it concern for promote Ambazonia, but they don't have all types of set conspiracy against Eric Tato. Simply because I used my strength, my platform 2 years ago for raise on money, 1.3 or 1.4 million when I chop them, and I ask for accountability to start hire people. When I go take 2 million for US dollar and start hire people, so they fight against me. Why? What is my crime? We'll be honest. I did report news so they keep people them. I did condemn Pobia. I did encourage protests for La Republic du Cameroon, go destabilize La Republic du Cameroon. But when they never attack me, what is my crime? You write all sort of lies. You talk about things that don't exist, and you think that you should stay quiet forever. It's never going to happen. Now, when I can't tell me, and when I hear some people say the man talk say some man don't know for Google or either for LinkedIn when I write to the column. Either like Wikipedia, if you write anything about yourself, all those social networking, they like Facebook, where some guys say live in California. You know how many people they stay for Munya, they write they for Hawaii, for America. So if some man say get company, now ask you one question. That's what I will say when man has scammer, you can't talk big talk, you know, say some man can be accountable. You be when man can get 2 companies, either he can tell you say no for Google. Well, I go Google too, I don't know the name. You go tell me to find if I go Google or no. Tell me a company, go Google and go Google National Telegraph. You'll see my logo, you'll see everything. So I must give reference. Now, whether we're aiming for IRS, if you don't know money, business name, or a tax ID, you not be finding information online. You must know if you want to find Donald Trump, you go to Google, you go say one Google. If you type Donald Trump, you see Donald Trump. You know if you type Donald Trump, expect to see a picture. So you want to go Google. I'll go Google puppies. You know how many people they sell puppies online? So some man was for Germany. That person who go to Germany start even clean and shoes and for metro station. But now not be still bad job. All man don't start somewhere. But when I don't come because when I own job, you can't even assume say I drive Uber, one you drive Uber. Sako your own job now waiting. Sako your own job now waiting. I don't just talk say this is not what our revolution is about. We feel disagree. We feel question put about accountability. But you don't feel lie about person. You don't ever lie about person. So it therefore be important now. Look the man in face. If you look man, every that woman that a Bob risky or a risky Bob, he find past the guy. It's a terrible thing. Man people get pure woman futures. And I hear say I don't want to see physically. But he become America, we can visit his stepbrother. That is Papa, we come on Ambam, he brother day here for California. If I did lie, look, he enter here, can California, his brother did the Francophone. Come for the where Mayo sleep with brother for one house for California. He died Papa for Ambam. He step, that's it, Mr. Spermchop, his stepbrother now Francophone. Big CPG and people there. They did for California. He come out there and can't visit them. And I hear people they don't see, they say, if you see the man buttocks, saying he buttocks fat past woman, if you imagine, man became a whole skin of buttocks. That's the effect of sperms. You know, the way they advise you, leave scamming, leave gazing, leave homosexuality, you only did it. You kill yourself, oh. You kill yourself. So it be terrible. You ever look the man say, you don't think that Papa name, the family, he foster Papa, a family name for Munyase and Pierre. We know them very well. So it be so terrible. Actually, say he write advanced level, which he pass here. Me bring myself. I don't talk for my classmate them. That pan be in my class from screen no, and I talk say I be pass man for 60 sports. You know if you argue that one. So you know we get an extremely dull man. Look at where Princess Harry ridicule the man for live show. Completely ridicule the man. Every day you catch it down because if you see every time. Have you ever ignored all man? But when I come for your case and you want us to fight, we're gonna fight. But I don't give you the only time I will reply you again if necessary. Now, if you bring me your company name, you bring me your logo, you show me your office there for Germany, you bring your paycheck them. Now, only my one paycheck is for my own job. Anytime I publish my bank statement online. You get the point? I will publish them. So, I think the highway, I will start seeing if I celebrate my $1 million, or I will move up, I will do this. No matter what you put your assets together. So, man, the thing I will develop myself, bring my business on, help Ambazonia, so pay there for Germany. Every day, you put in the right light about every tattoo. So why do you pay? Why can't I license for man HIV this, HIV that? The man will always come. First of all, every man number of picking I don't talk about my mop. You see can lie, you add them, you add 5. Because una for Sakwe come, now I work that conspiracy. Man will tell you say get 6 picking 1 by force, me man get 5. I be your papa for Ambam. We want add you want add you. I don't need you in my family. You are my human fellow human being. Stay there. I don't need for camp. I know adopt you like the Mr. IPA adopt you. The carry man, we go Germany, go see the bond for Germany. So it's a terrible thing. Terrible thing. First of all, you got to work for cut down your buttocks. You know, go she don't why man go don't sleep you pay day. Sometimes na the seizure drug they make your buttocks. The fat man don't know. So it be terrible. When you look in face, you'll see. Man pick a buttocks big past woman. They say if you see the guy buttocks here, you'll be very shocked. You ask and say, what? Just like a woman, like a girl. You tell that mommy the way you know mommy they don't born like that mommy, the first time mommy they don't born like 17 picking. Where they be married they that kind 15 years, don't born picking, stay one mommy get 17 picking. Good mommy at that time. Then when they don't reach now, they don't like 40, 45 when menopause don't come, that's so that buttocks they run. That's why you say Mr. Spermchop buttocks they. You need to see buttocks. You look and you say, well, me I not be gay, but gays they will like them. So that's the problem. You don't be gay, you be so, I mean, and then he talks like a woman, exactly. Like a woman. You never hear him talk. Whenever you hear him talk, hear his voice. Clean woman voice. Clean woman voice. Clean. It's a terrible thing. And every day you come lie. You can't write this and go this, do this, that. You like. Now I don't bring my HIV result. Go bring your own seizure result. See. It's not because I bring them because I be the fishers of man believe it. Nobody believes those things. The first conspiracy I say, every time a woman don't run. When a woman's twerk, they don't talk again. You see the other one. First time the other wipe that partner. The one they say, oh, I'm going to bring for they need other one again because I don't bring my passport. So I've been an infiltrator of the war with Shako, raise my trip to be give them a fight, kill the very Cameroon government and claim to bring me for her. You need reason. So that's the point. All we will get for being very, very careful. So man of it come on a bolova, he papa na CPDM, he win case for Boya court custody case. Then they can carry wrong come Germany, can't complicate it with the man. The man dash you. Okay, if you papa, if you fight some people, you say the beginning are paid. You're going to fight the people again. The man from Ambam just dash the man. So do I need to say, I don't know facts. Facts. Court judgment there for Boya. Facts. So you know if the whole man picking his skin and buttocks. So you just get to compete. They'll get that Bob whiskey better pass you. Sperm chop a lot of sperm in his body. And this is what we should discourage. No Ambazonia not going to be encouraged to do this kind of act. Because at the end of the day, it's crazy. You don't even understand. You see? You don't even understand. So more Russian don't carry you talk on me and you address me as a CEO, they go on that you feel say within money way American go give me and more what they expect them for expanding my business. You feel say some man be pay me. Oh now okay, I remember because I called this capital care my name as an example, my show don't just take and slaughter him. Move be very careful, right? I might have won any man, just for the record. I'll be one last man with if embarrassing. Because first I get the following, I get the stamina, I get the proofs. And you can't talk anyhow, you take time. Leave you don't talk one thing repeatedly, then I come on your case. All pigs them up. Okay, take for example, pigs them who can talk say, me do not celebrate Takumbang on the 22nd. Sako post them, say Takumbang na weti na on the 20th. And I go show now, Muna Siam, ma come back. He said Takumbang on the 20th. Why? Because he, and that's what he has always done from last year. Because na Sisi could declare 22nd as in Takumbang day. Now in this, na Sako on this, ma show now for ABC. They put on live, they put on say 22nd. You don't say 2080, 22nd, because they want to say, me no man no respect to say on date. Now in this show, now talking about so ABC on the 20th. Imagine, say this guy they be so bad conspirators the way they will change date for a significant event. Not be any point they get right for celebrity they want for which day. But they will come again, can you condemn? You don't really change the date, you should respect the date. You still can fight Kamto because say Kamto won't do what? He wants do something on the 22nd. And you no one use the 22nd. Okay, now what's happened? Sisi Kurai declared the day independence 90s mother's Takumbang. It's a happy Takumbang day. Officially declared now Sisi Kurai all Navidam. What's happened? The whole Ambazonia respect on that day. Go bring refugees that video. They march now on the day where Sisi Kurai declare. Why not march on the 20th? Go for prison. Everywhere from Ambazonia put the respect on Takumbang day. Now 22nd. Everybody. Now I don't say, we have to do that on a small audio for Facebook. No money fight now. All we will get for be meticulous for speak the truth. My God said for some recent one of the highest political papers for the world, political websites for the world, where they call and say, now in this you read them now World Politics Review. Now in this one the website is they write about Ambazonia this thing. Some of them are read them. Now in this World Politics Review they write now in this political infighting for Anglophone this thing. They mention a one man as the main person. Sisiku Ayokta Bejilos. World Politics Review in America firm, you get them. They mention Ayokta now in this right here. If you know how to read that, please send me the link. It's there for my page. Now in that. So they mention a one man, Mas Show and Muna Siam. So that now in this, say the leader, the main leader, now in that Sisiku Ayokta. And he support Ayokta because say I hate Sako. No. Because that's the only path where the revolution people for get complete independence. Because the way internationalize the struggle. You don't can expect my support my thief. Man will tell me 1.4 million way we can use to buy gun each of my one market support him. And he support him, I talk about him, I ask accountability for my chief boy. If you cannot direct and ask you say, where's my chief boy? 40 minutes plus audio. That Spermchop guy, boy from the Bolova. He never answer and carry to the one I Bolova when I quit work, you know, even your own village. When I hear the audio. Now World Politics Review that. He cite na Sisiku, American journal, where they all man for the way they read them. Trump, now the thing I always Trump they read them for analyze politics for America. Now they give polls for America, they write about we, and they write about one man Sisiku. They mention Sakov, they say he be less influential. He did it, saying na former pastor. So at the end of the day, you expect not the right thing there. I don't know I only see the link until the how you see BBC CNN. And they will ask yourself the question, say, for 10 months, 12 months, they do video and audio. Why they only call Ayoktabe for all area? Why? If you ask yourself that question, you'll be reasonable enough for not say, wait till I go and waste of time. Audios on WhatsApp don't help you people. I don't talk very clearly. I don't hate Sako. I don't hate even that Mr. Spermchop for Germany. You gotta have to say a puppies. No problem. You gotta have to say your puppies. You gotta have to say Kokobiako. You gotta have to take your seizure medicine. You gotta have to live and sleep with your buttocks. Anything you want to do, their business. But you don't gotta have to scam no Ambazonia. And I know ever allow that country to happen. You get the point? You get right near a pack on Ambam, or you have a picture in Gabon, or you like President Harry say the Victoria boy where you actually grown up from Munya for your foster home, or your buyer. Oh, we will know you. Oh man, no, oh man. So now when you on a conspiracy about me, you never ever work. Yeah, you never ever work. Because all man know me if you verify people. You get the point? So when you hear people When you hear people, they come out there for can't write lies. I don't wait to say, I know ever reply man, but at the end of the day, I just make sure say I dismantle that lie. We don't talk with proofs. Now since I've done my brother Tapan today, in no I'm no limit. I put it very clearly. I am a very humble and simple man to my friends, but extremely very nasty and proud to my enemies. You try it across you in one live show. Across you, I have the following, the beauties in this revolution. And I need to use them for popularity content. I use them for educate our people. Go look and attack them on that. Suppose and I say no, nothing on the 22nd. But all man celebrate and wait to post now. Because it get the spirit, it be led with honesty. You know, me tell me say, now that okay, ma bring back that report. Now where politics that not be me, I know, not be me I write them now this. They put very good report now they can say WPR, look and that where politics review now that. Ask any person, you see them now that they talk about it, internationalize our issue, and then mention that one leader, for instance, that the main leader now this, the most prominent, now in that way they write them, not me I write them. I need work for the people, I don't know them. Now in that the most prominent leader, now in that so. Because the people they get agents on the ground, they delete it to put on the ground. Not because you can't talk for Facebook, you can't make noise, you go here and so on and so forth. No, you know it. And then the most prominent activism, they support these people they go jail. Mark Barata where they come live with, Mark just create Barata News Africa. If you need to follow that page, go now, go follow that page. Only Mark Barata wanted to come live for small page we just create them 2 days ago. You don't say you don't get 500, 600. When I want a day since, when I do a big around the bush, everyone will come like this one, this. How you go to come on Facebook and you write some kind of thing away? It only make you ridicule you. Because I ask you one thing and I'll end to see ask that question. Mr. Spermchop, prove me, forget everything about, don't worry about the seizure drop. No, about anything. Just prove me one thing, and I want to show now some small thing. The day I began talk about eyeglass, say eyeglass cheap, he go bring receipt for eyeglass. And I remember, he bring receipt in a lenses, the customizer, he show the euro, he show him. Because the receipt be there, right? So now tell me bring a company. If man to show you eyeglass, because no man never talk about my job, I just let me go down. No, I don't bring documents in. Because people not get for continue to listen to conspiracy. You get for destroy me, any man do a level. Now, me, I don't do my own. I still challenge you. You don't take a bring paycheck. That's what they ever do. When you try, you want to arrange a paycheck. Where you get something, you don't go print out for your account. Go Bank of America. They mail them from you. Bank of America always mail you anything you want them. Or your own company. Like this. They'll mail them for you. Like that. Anytime. You open them. That's it. You get the point? So, whether or not you like them, you got to be careful. Put it no office address. Now you don't talk about checkbook like so that if you follow we come today for do anything. 6495 New Hampshire Avenue, Highsville, Maryland, suite 209A. Although New Hampshire Business Center. So one challenge, because we're not going to continue to tolerate people the way they thief, scam people. They will not get normally. First of all, man for a pullover, not going to talk about our revolution. He even be banned for talk about Ambazonia because I infiltrate a papa na CPDM. It be banned. Me go back for a papa, stop for talk about Amazon. Number 2, bring with your paycheck on no side the work. Not can they make noise every day. You get 2 companies. Go the road, just put in name. See where I go see any company related to you. If you put everything, you go see or come out something, CEO, national telegram, you come out or put telegram. That is my company, it's my product. I created it. Yes, 2013. Where my woman be sleep for floor for Manfred, we sell small shop. I started like a front shop. Yes. Born twins suffer right today. People they cautious say no problem, no condition is permanent. Today I do say not be some family member pay my flight for America by myself. So we're not going to tolerate people if you say you can't every day. You got to take me as I will always put down. When I can't talk, say which proud man the can't have said that to have said pop. No, you got to tell people they be inspired. What should they do? Maybe say at the end of the day, all man will come here. Can't you want to say all things we know about Sakoi people, them all them that thing in an audio. You never see nothing they get them. Plot man he live your company for Germany. Change no say some man people go find. They will tell you say you don't know how to Google me. You Google you know ask where they not tell you. Maybe you tell me and name say for example you're in a system you tell me I'll go find for Facebook now. Some will tell you say you don't know how to use Facebook. You go find your name. What's your name? You don't know how to use Facebook. Which day they will, if you want to find man for Facebook, you must get the my name now. In fact, it must be correctly spelled. If you go for bank. May they pull higher information will not be a date of birth. You must get some lead for find you. So who get company if you for talking and you get following for Facebook if you even say help for advertise their company. By the way, I want you to seize the opportunity once more for thank our brother we get Verbatim LLC. I will continue to talk where yesterday I don't officially conclude I will bring in myself, I will study the Scrum where he teach them. And I'll thank you, like, I know if ever they were not thank you, and I will give the information before I continue. One time the CEO and wife of Verbatim LLC, where they don't patronize Telegraph. Now, one Ambazonia this, he buys space for Telegraph for 12 months. Even though would they a little bit up, but wait till we get it correct for we for promote ourselves. After that, it's okay, bring your team, can study. Now my workers in Nigeria, the one for Uganda, I want to say, get ready, you're going to start Scrum. The one for America, get ready for free. And then you wear much 90s for advert. $2,000. Where although it's not correct, but it be very much okay. I will take the opportunity for read the advertisement very well because now my page this. We thank CEO for Verbatim LLC when I do Scrum and yeah, do Scrum. I just give you a contact so that they do now the best Scrum school now so for America. Don't know because me I go there, I recommend them for any person when you watch me. Take the number down, call them, go to the way, call me, I will direct you. If I recommend you, they will give you some discount. I think a 15% discount or something. Because I go and I take 2 courses at the same time, and then it help you get job. Now the number is +1 because if you do the course from anywhere, +1 443 329 9003. Then you feel right there. I read again one more time. You get +1 443 329 9003, or you write them for the email now, support@verbatim.com. Verbatim be spelled VENBATI.com, or if you get them online for their website at www.verbatim.com. So I thank them so much, and would they open for take more adverts? Suppose they get problem with asylum cases, give we this thing, your email, write to us, call us, try to call us repeatedly so that we'll not forget. We'll do after that for you. Personally, we don't call, we don't call, so we get for do something, we'll not do them. Please still call us, just remind us until we forget. So I don't go any further because a lot of things and they like some person already suggest say we don't talk that one enough. We'll leave them. We'll go end so and for talk say we'll end with a release. We Paul Biya don't release and we hold private meeting with the defense minister by extension. We talk about that day and I say any Ambazonia where they see when a man picking me they shoot him. And I will end for talk say any man with an Ambazonia, if you see military, you get right for defending yourself, or you run away, or you hide further, especially if it's man picking. Now say that they just shoot anything when Ambazonia, they shoot pig, goat, anything. They don't care so long as it's not for a northwest and southwest or southern zone and northern zone of southern Cameroon. So all will have to be very prudent and very tough about this. Now, I might end the show. Look, if I forget any topic, because we'll get for continue for put sanity for this revolution. We'll not get people that will come up over. Then the whole man picking will get woman Botox. They will come online every day, kind of make noise. It's not supposed to happen. I think I don't exhaust everything I get for talk, and except any other thing they always bring on my show. So I don't just challenge it. We not tolerate people they thief people them online. You scam people them write you write this shit in Bangladesh, you write this shit in a deep place. They can't online to say be IT technician, you be this, you be that, and so on and so forth. Why you saying dogs, puppies, snakes, nyamangoro or snails, kokobiako or mushroom? We're not going to take them anymore. So I want to thank all my don't watch show. Say me God bless you now. This one I talk. Any man with vex, it's okay. You guys for vex, but remember one thing: say no way, not the way some person feel ever come out here can try for insult Eric Tato over 5 million things. I will leave you. I'll leave you for the longest time, but remember, say if you continue, I'll always come back to you. With this said, we'll not forget, say 1st of October, all we'll go for Washington, we'll go for Russian embassy. I think Dr. David Makongodi come now for them, we'll go protest. And I want back all man with the watch me say, take this seriously. Make sure so you come here, just prepare your flight. Me all will not need plenty, but maybe we 100, we 200, or we 50. We don't come on, make sure you do for that 1st October. Please, I beg all man. You see, as I don't announce Russian embassy, so before I want me tomorrow, next tomorrow, this Chris Arnold or Komaka announce of other place for cause confusion. Any side where they announce and if they announce in the White House, please, you won't go there, you will still help we. Not be bad thing to go protest against La Republic for White House. You won't come to Russian embassy, go there, you will still help we. But which I be talking and say, Russian embassy be more strategic because of which Dr. Makomodo explained for me, I will explain and further. I'll end this show by saying that I be grateful for all my don't watch this show. I be grateful so I don't take on time for see this raw proofs and what I don't show now. I be grateful so I don't take on time for see everything and for an eye for open. I be grateful so I don't understand whether they come online or can insult any person because all man, because if you either the clean sheet, drive Uber, drive motor, do this, you take part of that category for job, but you contribute your money. But so man way it is saying a dog for Germany, fake dog the way they need any exist. It is say plantation for Kokobiako for Cameroon where need exist. Where the right and say come on Cameroon, and so the right that is scammers them. They come on Facebook, they can talk say this are Ambazonia and stuff like this. Where one guy talk say YouTube they share the Kokobiako and Ambazonia. No go where one scam, you put a Cameroon identity for front. Where one go cut over Amazon, you can't put different identity. Where they will step brother, you put an identity for Equatorial and Gabon or Ambam, wherever you come from. So me all we will be vigilant. We get infiltrated if you say sometime when they can't talk, we just look them. Me, I need to talk for person, I need to go put a personal life, but sometimes the way you get for just hit the iron. I want to thank you so much, mommy and pardon, God bless you. Now, all my don't watch this show. If you know how to share this show, go out there, go share them. Me, I'll continue to work hard for myself, my family, and for the poor of Ambazonia. I must put myself top because if I not be healthy, I not feel work for any other person. So putting yourself top number and say be greedy and say you go first of all make sure say you be okay for be able for go out. For example, I know if you come out to go out when collapse the papa, so if you cut me at that, I will stay in for protect myself, for make sure I help for fight for the nation. So we'll continue to fight, continue to be vibrant, and I also challenge you now. Now I don't talk some of these small like Republican infiltrators or wrong go put that munyatu happen for that war. But now we finish this show, just go check that war. See if they don't ever write, they don't write anything concerning Munya. If they write, oh Munya Ambam, if they write, mission are just 5 or 10 minutes or 20 minutes ago because 1 year I don't talk. Even Chris Arno, not even write them for ABC, where they claim say na state TV, where they need to report news way, like public key on people there, they can't talk, say, me I don't write on Telegraph, Twitter, put that everywhere, put that for everybody got seen as sticker talk on this show. Tomorrow they'll tell me say, talk sorry, every time they talk about the Republic. How management will ever get the guts for to talk about our revolution. Now, thank you so much. And I'll be happy to say all man don't know the liar for who he is. You know if you didn't get a seizure issue, I don't know why you take your medication very come online, you can't every day for the right nonsense about person where they genuinely fight for this fight. We're not going to take it and we'll never take it. So I will take this one last time to tell the pigs and say, always be ready. Insult me for as many times as you can, but trust me, if I come on you one time, you'll get to understand, say, there are just some people you can't beat, you can't mess with, you can't fight with. God bless you. Stay strong. Fight for Ambazonia. Keep the flag. And don't forget, go to www.shopamba.com. Go pick up your own t-shirt. We'll use them for 1st October. God bless you. God bless Ground Zero. God bless refugees. God bless prisoners. God bless all the patriots and all the contributors. I love you so much and stay blessed. Bye-bye for now. We'll end the show with our president music. So just hashtag, not forget the new name we don't give that man. Now Spermchop. Mr. Spermchop, because it is sleep with white people them and stuff like that. So please, you get for hashtag that name. All my remain here will just say you hashtag the name so that we will make sure say me all man know the infiltrators of who they are. So that the new name that I don't give, if you hashtag Spermchop, it'll be very important. That will be okay. So while you watch, just the hashtag Spermchop, everybody. So we'll not get people that will come online from a Bolova, come here from Ambam, can disturb our revolution. They're not gonna work. Alright, thank you so much. So you the hashtag that name Spermchop, and that's what you do from today. My new name that. Thank you so much.
Assistant Vice President for Digital Services and Chief Information Officer, Office of Technology and Digital Services, American University of Nigeria. Yeah. I already have a many. I joke. I make it in any. Area
Thank you so much. So encouraged. Thank you. God bless you. I'll leave